Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be an update for Project 10 uses. It has been about 3 months since my last update. You'd think everything would be rolling out, but it's not. I've been doing this project for a very long time. The objective is, as the title of this project suggests, I pull 10 items from my collection of my choosing. I work on them until they've been used 10 times and then they roll out of the project and something new replaces it. It's rolling and it's indefinite until I decide I'm not having fun anymore. I secretly would love the goal of every product I own making its way into this project. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but that would be super fun, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. Anyways, I do have 4 products rolling out for this month, or for this update, I should say. So let's talk about the 4 products I did meet my goal on first. First of all, I met my goal on this perfume. This is Mon Paris from YSL. This is a lovely scent. I bought it based on the recommendation of a lot of people I watch on YouTube. A lot of people love this perfume. I'm just a Goldilocks when it comes to perfume. I'm having a hard time finding that just right for me scent. This one is almost too strong. I sprayed it yesterday for the 10th time. I did 1 spritz, kind of like aiming for my heart, like kind of here, not too high, but you know, right around here, just on my shirt. And this has a really nice spray, so it covers some ground. I think some drops did get like on my neck, but it was almost too much. I mean, you can't do less than 1 spray. 1 spray is the bare minimum. And I'm always complaining that body sprays don't last in like an hour or 2. I can't smell them anymore, so what's the point? But this one is a little bit too much. That being said, it is a beautiful scent, but I almost felt like I wanted it off yesterday. Like I kept like rubbing my neck with like my jacket, like trying to get it off. Oh, it's a beautiful scent, but it's almost too much. That being said, I did use it 10 times and it will be going back in the cabinet where I keep my perfumes for now. And I'm sure a special occasion will come along where I will want to enjoy this again. The next item I met my goal on is my highlighting powders from Bare Minerals. The reason I have 2 is because they are the same powder. They are the shade Clear Radiance. I absolutely fell in love with this powder while using it. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because it has a slightly pinkish tint to it, and I do love a highlighter with a slightly pinkish tint to it. But it had been so long since I'd used a loose powder highlighter that I didn't think I was going to fall in love with it as hard as I did. But I really enjoyed it. I am wearing it today for like the 11th or the 12th time. You know, a little bit goes a very long way with this powder, so I don't feel like, even though I used it 12 times, I made that big of a dent in it. But I would love to see this go back in a project again really soon. Can you see it? It's right there. It is not the most shimmery, blinding powder, but it definitely gives my skin a glow. It kind of gives that lit from within glow that a lot of powders have. Those are the kind of powders that I love. Especially as I'm getting older, I'm not necessarily looking for like the stripe of stark highlight that I have to blend out. I'm looking for that glow from within look, and this definitely gives it. I put it where I always put my highlighter, but I tend to also put some like right here where I will naturally get some glow in a few hours anyways. But oh, I just really fell in love with this. The reason I have both these out is because I wanted to talk to you guys when I first rolled this in about dumping the contents of this one into that one. I don't know if there is enough space, unfortunately, for this to be dumped in. I wanted to see where I was at. You know, maybe I can do it. Should we do it? Should we just do it? It would be nice to have one less container. Yeah, I can do it. Let's just do it. You can't see it, but I'm doing it right now. All All right, so I dumped out what was in the lid. I will have to remove the stopper and then dump the rest of that out. But I did go ahead and dump it into this container. As you can see, you can't see the difference because it's literally the same product. Okay, so I've decided as soon as I'm done filming, I will go ahead and merge these two products. Hopefully I will be able to put what is now a gigantic tub of this Clear Radiance into a project in the future, in the near future. But for now, it's gonna be going back in the office and I don't have any plans for it. The next item that I met the 10 use goal on, I actually have 12 uses marked down, is this Hello Sailor from Lipstick Queen. This was a product that I rolled in because I've been on a mission to test out all of my tinted lip balms, the color changing tinted lip balms, to see if they still color change. And this also has lost its color changing powers. I didn't think about that. It still smells great. It still works great, but it doesn't stain my lips like it used to. I can barely see it. That's it, rolled all the way up. That being said, it's super fun. It just looks like a clear balm with maybe a slight pink tint, but it looks like a lip balm for all intents and purposes. So this moved into my lip balm category at my inventory this year, and I don't have any plans for it in the immediate future, but hopefully it will go into a project again and I could pan it. I do enjoy these tinted lip balms, but I want them to tint my lips. That's half the fun. So if they're not tinting my lips, they're just a lip balm. And the final product that I met the 10 use mark on is this black eyeliner from Lancome. I don't know if this came with a set or a gift with purchase or what, but it is the Drama Liquid Pencil Extreme Longwear Eyeliner. I really enjoyed this pencil, especially on my upper lash line. It didn't work as great in my waterline as I had hoped it would, but unfortunately I think that's just due to the age of this pencil. I think it's getting a little older. I think if it would have been a brand new pencil, it would work great in the waterline, but unfortunately it just doesn't stick. But it works really good on my upper lash line and I really enjoyed it, and it was no chore to get 10 uses in on this. That was an easy one. Okay, so that means I have 6 products rolling over for another round. The first item is the item that has been in this project the longest, and that is the lipstick I'm wearing right now from Bite Beauty in Black Truffle. I am up to 9 uses, guys. We are up to 9 uses. I have 1 more use and it'll finally be out of this project. I knew this wasn't gonna happen overnight. I don't have an occasion to wear an almost black lipstick that often. This isn't the kind of product I would show up to work in. This isn't the kind of product I would go to my grocery store and buy groceries in. I'm pretty much only wearing it when I'm filming videos, but I enjoy it. I love walking around the house with this lipstick on. I just don't have the place to go where I would wear this out and feel comfortable wearing it, unfortunately. I really like it though. And I'm up to 9 uses. I did get several uses during Halloween, so that was that. I think I got it on clearance for like $5, so, you know, hopefully it won't go bad on me, but I did just have a Bite Beauty lipstick go bad on me for the first time, so I want to enjoy it as much as possible. The next product is my Glass Shine from L'Oreal in the shade Coral. I've used this 4 times now. Yeah, we're up to 4 uses. I was complaining about this when I first rolled it in because every time I'd open it, the lip gloss would kind of spurt out. Now that I've been using it consistently, that has not been an issue. It's no longer doing that. Well, not consistently, but now that I've used it 4 times. I only used it 4 times, but I don't seem to be having that problem anymore. So that's great. That's good news. I was prepared to depot all the contents of this lip gloss into a container so that I wouldn't go insane, but I haven't felt the need to do that since it's been coming out fine. And the next product is the Rimmel lip gloss in Endless Summer. I've only used this 5 times. Both those lip glosses are absolute loves of mine. I have no explanation for why I haven't met the 10 use mark on these yet, because they're the kind of thing I would like to just throw on all the time. I don't know. I really don't know why I haven't hit the 10 use mark on them. I guess I'm just prioritizing other lip products over them. All right, and the next product is the loose blush from Bare Minerals. This is in the shade Luxe Radiance. I am up to 6 uses on this. I am trying to force myself to get to 10 on this and get it so I could roll it out, but I'm so focused on 2 other blushes that I'm currently working on that I don't reach for this that often, but I am up to 6. So 4 more uses and then that rolls out. And then the next product is my Pure Eye Polish in the shade Satin. I am only at 2 uses. This is definitely a forgotten product in the bunch. And again, I have a lot to choose from when it comes to eye products to put on my eyes every day. Every time the 2 times I have worn this, I've loved it. I really enjoyed using it. I thought it looked nice on my eyes, but in the hierarchy of need when it comes to what I'm putting on my eyes every day, that's kind of towards the bottom. Okay, finally, the last item rolling over for another update is my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Yogurt. And sadly, this one is really the forgotten stepchild of this project. I've only used it once. Again, for the same reason as the Pure Polish. It's fine, it's good, it works fine. I just am not prioritizing this and I kind of forget about it. All right, with that being said, I do need to roll in 4 new products into this project to replace the 4 that I met my 10 use goal on. And the first item is another loose highlighter. I kind of rediscovered this when I was doing my inventory and was like, holy cow, that is gorgeous. This is the Korres Mineral Illuminating Powder. I don't know if I've ever used this. I have no idea if I've ever used this powder even once, but it shimmers in this little container. It demands to be noticed. It is such a beautiful tone for like the kind of shades that I know work really well for me. Like goldeny highlighters, if they have a lot of gold in them, don't work well for me. I like things more neutral, champagne with a little bit of pink for my skin tone. It's also not too white or too dark. There it is, right there. It looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. I don't know if I've ever used it even once. I can't wait to test that out and see what I think about it. Of course, I was gonna roll in another tinted lip balm, one of these color changing tinted lip balms. I have to keep going until I see where I'm at with all these. This is another Lipstick Queen lip balm in, I hope it's not time for cheaters. Something Sunshine. Something Sunshine. It is yellow in the bullet, but in theory, when you swatch it, it should turn pinky or something more wearable. I swatched it right there in the middle. We'll see. I think sometimes they swatch differently on my hand than they do on my lips, but we'll see. The next product I'm rolling in is a product I don't think I've ever used before either. This is an eye base from Clinique. It is the Clinique Touch Tint for Eyes in Nude Sparkle. I think this was a declutter from Jamie, and I am currently working on an eye base or an eye primer. It is very clear. It's a good eye primer, but there's no coverage, and I'm already getting a little bit bored with it. Like, it just primes your eyes. My ideal eye primer. Oh wow, this is pretty. Holy cow, that provides a lot more coverage than I thought it would. I guess what I'm saying is I kind of miss my Too Faced Shadow Insurance that I was working on, and I'm trying to get that back. That is actually much prettier than I was expecting. All right, I'm looking forward to trying this out. So I want to use that 10 times, obviously. The final product that I'm bringing in is another eyeshadow. I don't know what's wrong with me. I got to stop. But it's my other JCat Beauty Prismetal eyeshadow. I have been so in love with the Electra shade that I have in my Beauty A to Z project. This shade is called Holography Types, and it is like a white that shifts purple, I believe. There it is right there. It's got like a subtle pinky purpley shift to it, but it mostly looks white. What I discovered about the other shadow in Electra that I loved so much last year was layering it over very, very dark shades. So like everybody, I have a lot of deep dark eyeshadows lurking in my collection, and I don't want to declutter them, but I've always known that I don't really know how to pan them because I don't go for super smoky eyes every day, and I have a lot of blacks and like dark grays. And what I like to do is take that dark shade and put it on the outer half of my lid, and then place this on the inner half, and then really kind of blend the two together in the middle. And I love that look. I've really been loving that look. I feel like not only is it a flattering look for me, but it's a look that makes me feel beautiful and confident from day to day, which is ultimately what I want makeup to do for me. If I don't feel confident and beautiful, then it doesn't work no matter how great the product is. It has to make me feel confident and beautiful. And so I am looking forward to trying this out the same way that I tried the Electra out, but maybe over that deep matte purple shade that I have in my Magnetic Pan That palette, my Old Faithful Pan That palette that originally came from the Vizier Petite Pro 2 palette, or something like that. Or maybe again over that charcoaly grayish green that I have in my Coastal Scents quad. I'm looking forward to trying this over multiple deeper shades and seeing what I think about it, because holy cow, it is a stunner. It is so pretty. Yeah, pinky purple. It kind of, I don't know if it's more pink or purple, but there's definitely a color there. It's not just white. All right, I think I covered everything. That's what I'm currently working on for Project 10 Uses moving forward. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited. I can't wait. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.